Hey there, toy collector friends and Star Wars fans alike. Welcome back to the channel. I'm the Triple TC, that's the time traveling toy collector, and today we are indeed traveling through time. This time in celebration of 25 years since the release of the Phantom Menace. And you may have seen already that Kenner, Hasbro, etc. have released these vintage Star Wars figures for the original Star Wars range, and also for Return of the Jedi. We've had a box set. Now we're getting a box set for the Phantom Menace figures, which, again, I must admit, I wasn't going to collect. I wasn't going to pick it up, but it came in from In Demand Toys at such a great price. When you consider that the individual figures usually are around about 10, between 10, 15, sometimes more pounds per figure. I got the whole box set for 35, I think it was, around 35, 36, which is a no-brainer because you're immediately making a saving. So this the Phantom Menace box set, not something I was expecting to pick up, not something I was expecting them to release, to be honest, and I'm kind of really keen. I have only picked up one because I'm not anticipating opening any of them. But it comes with Obi-Wan, Quon Jin, Queen Amidala, precious, Darth Maul, and I remember when Darth Maul was short packed into the cases that were going into toy shops and was very hard to get hold of. I do have a couple of original Darth Maul figures, including the one that comes with his repulsor speeder thing, which I was very happy to get hold of, Jar Binks, and a battle droid. So again, a variety of the popularity of the figures. Nice packaging. Again, we have that sort of mottled look around the edge of the worn, with the retro. This is not a sticker. This is part of the print. And we've got the contained figures carded, 6 figures carded. On the top, as with the other set, we get a complete look at the photos of the characters. The sides are just the logo, which I've managed to film upside down. Of course I have. So there's all the essential information that way, and the same this side with the Phantom Menace. So that's what we're getting on the box. I did just open it before I started filming. So I've not had these out of the box yet, so I'm now going to empty them out here, which I'm going to make a massive pig's ear of, I'm sure. There we go, that's them. Get a shot of the packaging. Oops, wallop. And now we'll take a look at them one by one. And I don't know which order they are in, so goodness knows. So first up we have Queen Amidala, and I'm already disappointed because we have this blasted sticker on here. I don't know why they do it. I don't know why they do it. Lots of them, the weathering on the card, almost too much, I'd say. It's like, yeah, we get it. And I really don't know why they do it, to be totally honest. I get the implied effect, but I don't see any added value in having that, to be honest. The figure itself looks really nice. It's of the Phantom Menace, but it's very much crafted and sculpted in the mode of the original Star Wars figures from the 70s and early 80s. Lovely picture. We've got the rail tracks around the edges of the logo. Yeah, I mean, it's not a bad likeness as you'd expect, the type of which you'd expect for this range. The fingers are very 1970s. I don't have much else to add on that one. What I can't see is any accessories coming with the figure, and there's no paper insert that says don't swallow the small accessories. Maybe that's why, because there aren't any. On the back we have the standard spiel, but there's no photos or anything like that. So that's Queen Amidala, and I'm just going to move these back because as I take them out I'll see if I can actually stand them up so that I can keep them in shot for you. So one down, Queen Amidala. Next up is Qui-Gon Jinn, not a Force ghost. I'm not going to comment on the sticker every time, but it's there and it's annoying. This one has the warning for small parts because we have a lightsaber we didn't get that warning with Queen Amidala because there's no parts. So again, yeah, nice action shot there. We've got soft goods. He's wearing a soft goods cape. And he has the detachable green lightsaber. Reminds me of Luke Skywalker from the Return of the Jedi set. I think it's Return of the Jedi set. So that's nice to see. Again, the back following suit with the collection overall, I suppose. So let me pop that there. We'll rattle through these, I think. Let me see if I can bend them slightly so we don't end up not having enough space. The one we love to hate, or most people do, it's Jar Binks. Again, CGI picture from the film. Comes with a blaster, as I can see, a blaster rifle. The usual little peg holes in the feet, which are much clearer here. And again, yeah, Jar Jar looking with the sort of 5 points of articulation, the hips, the shoulders and the neck. Actually, it's quite a nice sculpt, I must say, for Jar Jar. But yeah, very nice figure. Nothing new to report on the back. You're used to that by now. So I'll pop that there. Halfway through the set. I quite like this set, I'm not going to lie. Next up we have the Battle Droid. Pretty standard. In fact, the Battle Droid here doesn't look that dissimilar to the Battle Droids that were released when the film came out. It doesn't look that different at all. I was just going to check there. I think it's the same weapon that Jar Jar's carrying, but maybe it's because he picked it up from the battlefield. So yeah, again, it's the same points of articulation, standard for this range, the vintage collection. But again, yep, Battle Droid looking very Battle Droidy. I think we're nearly all the way around. Next up we have, okay, young Obi-Wan, very young Obi-Wan. And that's not too bad. Bit of a buzz cut hair. Yep, no soft goods on this Obi-Wan. Blue lightsaber. Boots. The ponytail is visible there, dangling down his shoulder. Again, small parts warning at the top. Did I mention I wasn't mentioning the sticker? God, isn't it just annoying the way it just splats all over the photo? Never mind. At least they're all carded, as you can see, but there's the hanger thing is intact, which is a nice touch. You've seen the back, so you know. And of course, this means there's only one left, and it's a good one. It's Darth Maul. So here he is. If Darth Maul was a 1970s, early 80s, I've just realised it's the double-ended lightsaber. That figure. Now again, interestingly, we've got the lightsaber, but we don't have the warning to say don't swallow it or stick it up your nose or anything like that. Probably because they think it's too big. Well, I've got a very big nose, so I could probably get it up there. Now, interesting, this is all, it seems to be all one piece. And I did wonder whether they would give it in such a way that it could be done in two pieces you stuck together. But that's not very 1970s/80s. That is, particularly, because it's a single piece and it calls for the imagination. Again, there's no soft goods with this Darth Maul, so his outfit is implicit of the cloaky stuff based on the way the plastic and the mould is. The head sculpt is very nice. It's a tricky one to get quite right, but it's certainly good for the period it's trying to evoke in the 70s. And it's not that bad for now, to be honest, considering the price point of the figures is not sort of Black Series-esque. So yeah, I'm really happy with that. I'll show you the back just for completeness, but there's not really anything new to comment on. So I'll sort of, where can I stick him in the middle? I guess maybe they can flank him. But yeah, it's a pretty decent set, I think. I'm very happy to have picked it up. There's still that part of me that thinks, well, should I get a second set? Because it's, you know, it really wasn't. I mean, I know £35 is relative. It's a lot for some and not so much for others. I think it's a lot if you need to spend it on something else. But for a set of 6 figures, in the current climate, and in that lovely presentation box, storage box, I don't think that's bad, personally. Opinions will vary along with your mileage, but I personally think that's quite a good deal. So, and this was where that was what it was retailing on in demand. And as I'm talking about now, I've got them out. I am seriously thinking of seeing if I can get another box, just so I can open them. I mean, to be fair, I've said that about the other set that I got, about the Star Wars sets and the Return of the Jedi sets, and in no case have I yet opened the second set. But maybe that's an incentive for me to open the second set, because I can just get on with it and make it happen. Anyway, what do you think of these figures? Do you think it's a nice tribute to the 25th anniversary? Do you think we'll see a further release of more of these figures in another box for the Phantom Menace to celebrate its 25th? I still can't believe it's 25 years, but to celebrate its 25th birthday? What do you think? Let me know in the comments below, and if so, also let me know what figures you'd like to see in a second wave of Phantom Menace celebratory retro figures. I'd be fascinated to hear which ones you'd like to see. Well, just remains for me to thank you very much for spending the last 11 or 12 minutes with me. I've been the Time Travelling Toy Collector. You have been a fantastic audience, and if you haven't yet and would like to, please do like this video, and also please drop a subscription to the channel. It really helps me, particularly because I'm keen to get to my next subscriber level milestone, and your click subscription would make a huge difference, and I can only thank you in advance. But you know, if you don't, doesn't matter. I'm just glad you spent some time with me today, and have a shifty around. You might find some other figures or toys or collectibles or physical media within my channel that you find interesting or jog some memories from the past. Either way, thanks for being along for the ride. You take care, and I look forward to seeing you in a future or a past video. Just remains for me to say that a thing of beauty really is a toy forever. Take care, and bye-bye for now.